Welcome to my channel. Have you ever felt stuck while speaking English? Like your brain is too slow and the words don't come out? Maybe you know the right words, but they disappear when you need them most. Why do some people speak so fast and smart, while others freeze? Is it about grammar or something else? Today, I will show you how to think faster and speak smarter, even if your English is basic. Stay with me till the end, because what you learn today can change the way you speak forever. Let's start with something simple: thinking in English. If you always translate from your native language, your brain gets tired. It slows down. You lose time. That's why you pause, repeat, or forget your words. But here's the good news. You can train your brain to think in English. You don't need big grammar. You need small, simple steps. Start with this. Look at a chair and say, "It's a chair." Look at your hand and say, "This is my hand." These are small thoughts, but in English. Do it every day. It trains your brain to stop translating. It helps you think faster. Now let's talk about speaking smart. Smart doesn't mean big words. It means clear words. Short, strong sentences. For example, don't say, "I am extremely tired because I did not sleep well." Just say, "I'm tired. I didn't sleep." That's smart. That's powerful. Smart speaking also means listening well. When you listen with care, you respond better. You speak on point, and people respect that. So speak less, but speak with power. So if you want to speak English without fear, you don't need more grammar books. You need these two habits. Think fast. Speak smart. And I'll show you how in the next chapters. Chapter 1. Why we freeze while speaking English. Have you ever opened your mouth to speak English, but the words didn't come? Your heart beat faster. Your hands felt cold. Your mind was full, but your mouth was empty. You knew the words yesterday, but now they've all disappeared. And you ask yourself, why can't I speak? What's wrong with me? Let me tell you something important. There is nothing wrong with you. You're not lazy. You're not stupid. You're not bad at English. The real problem is this: your brain is not trained to think fast in English. That's it. Let's break it down. Your brain is like a computer. It stores information, vocabulary, grammar, phrases. But speaking is not about storing. It's about accessing. Imagine this. You have a full fridge, but the door is stuck. You're hungry. The food is there, but you can't reach it. That's how many English learners feel. They know the words, but in real life, they freeze. Why does this happen? First, let's talk about fear. Fear is powerful. When you feel nervous or scared, your brain goes into danger mode. It stops working clearly. It focuses on survival, not speaking. You forget words, you stutter, you panic. You feel small. This is not your fault. It's how the brain reacts under pressure. Then comes overthinking. You try to remember grammar rules, sentence structure, perfect pronunciation, all at once. But your brain can't handle all of that in real time. It slows down. You pause. You doubt. You feel embarrassed. And that makes you freeze more. And finally, we have translation. If you always think in your native language first, your brain has to translate every word before speaking. That takes time. That time creates a delay. That delay creates fear. And fear creates silence. But here's the truth you need to hear. The problem is not your English. The problem is the speed of your thinking. You don't need more grammar rules. You don't need to memorize 100 new words. You need one thing first: fast thinking in English. Let's take a moment here, a top moment. Pause with me and think. What if you didn't need to be perfect to speak well? What if you didn't need to speak fast? Just think clearly. What if you could stop fearing English and start feeling free. The good news is this: you can. You can train your brain to respond faster. You can speak smarter, even with simple English. You can stop freezing, stop translating, and start expressing yourself with power. How? Through daily, small, repeatable practice. Not long hours, not big books, just short moments where your brain learns to react in English. Like muscle memory. Think about athletes. They don't study movement. They repeat movement again and again until it becomes automatic. You must do the same, but with language. We'll talk more about how to do this in the next chapters. But for now, I want you to remember this: you are not slow. Your brain just needs training. You are not bad at English. You just haven't practiced thinking in English yet. You don't need perfect grammar. You need the courage to start. So the next time you freeze, take a breath. Don't blame yourself. Don't say, "I'm not good at English." Instead, say this: "My brain is learning. My thinking is getting faster. My words are coming." Because they are. And I'm here to help you every step of the way. Let's keep going. In Chapter 2, we'll learn simple, daily steps to train your brain for fast thinking and smart speaking. You're not just learning English. You're training for real life. And this time, you won't freeze. You'll flow. Chapter 2. The secret of quick thinkers. Have you ever watched someone speak English so fast, so smooth, and thought? How do they do it? They don't stop to think about grammar. They don't freeze in the middle of a sentence. They don't search for every word. The words just flow. It feels natural. It feels easy. But here's the truth: it's not magic. It's not a gift. It's a habit, a skill, a brain pattern. Fluent speakers think differently. They don't think in grammar rules. They don't translate from their language to English. They think in ideas, not in words. That's the secret. And once you understand it, you can do it too. Most beginners try to speak English by remembering grammar. They try to follow all the rules in real time. Is this past tense? Should I use have or has? What's the right word here? But while you're thinking, the moment is already gone. The other person is waiting. You feel pressure. Your mind goes blank. That's what happens when you speak with grammar in your head. It's too slow, and it doesn't work in real conversation. Now, let's look at what quick thinkers do. They don't build sentences step by step. They don't ask themselves grammar questions. They use patterns they've heard again and again. They train their brain to respond to certain situations with ready-made ideas. It's like muscle memory. When someone says, "How are you?" they don't think. They just say, "I'm good, thanks." What about you? The answer is ready. It lives in their brain. They don't build it. They just pull it out. Imagine your brain is a toolbox. When you hear a question or feel an emotion, you open the box and pick the right tool. Fast. No thinking. Just doing. Quick thinkers have filled their box with useful phrases, common responses, and simple expressions. That's why they speak fast. That's why they sound smart. And the best part? You can build the same toolbox. Let me show you. Think of these short, powerful responses. Really? That's interesting. I'm not sure. Can you say that again? I think so. I don't know, maybe. I love that. These are not grammar lessons. These are ideas, emotions, reactions, and they are used all the time in real English. If you practice these phrases, not just one time, but every day, they become fast. They become automatic. They become part of your speaking brain. Let's do a small test. If I ask you right now, do you like movies? What's your answer? Don't think. Just speak. Did you say, "Yes, I like movies"? Good. But can you go one step faster? Can you say, "Yeah, I love them"? Sure, who doesn't? Totally. These are natural. They're short, emotional, and quick. Fluent speakers use these all the time. They don't stop to build a long sentence. They react. Now, think about driving. The first time you learn, it's hard. You look at every mirror. You check every button. You ask yourself, is this the brake? Is this the signal? But after some time, your hands move without thinking. You see red lights, and you stop. You hear a horn, and you react. It becomes automatic. That's what happens in your brain. You build shortcuts. The more you drive, the faster you become. Speaking English is just like that. Quick thinkers in English have built those shortcuts. They hear a word, and their brain finds a fast answer. They hear a question, and they respond with a natural phrase. They've trained their brain by listening, repeating, and speaking every day. That's the real training. Not memorizing big grammar books. Not studying rules for 5 years. It's daily practice with short, real, useful English. So how do you start? Pick 5 phrases that you like. Easy ones. For example, that's true. I don't think so. I agree. Not really. Sounds good. Now repeat them. Say them with feeling. Say them while walking. Say them while looking in the mirror. Use them in your daily life. If someone asks you something, use one of them. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for the perfect sentence. Just speak. You don't need big words to sound smart. You need clear, quick reactions. And you can build them, one phrase at a time. So remember this. Fluent speakers are not faster because they are smarter. They are faster because they have practiced their responses. They've heard the same patterns again and again. They've used them in conversation. And now, they don't need to think. They just speak. And you can do it too. Every fast speaker you see on TV or online, they started slow. Just like you. They made mistakes. They forgot words. But they didn't stop. They trained their brain with small steps. With daily action. With real practice. So don't worry if your English is slow today. Don't worry if you stop in the middle of a sentence. That's normal. That's part of the process. What matters is, are you building your phrases? Are you listening and repeating? Are you speaking every day? Because if you are becoming a quick thinker. You are training your English brain. And you're getting ready for real conversations. And guess what? The next time someone says, "How are you?" you won't freeze. You'll smile. And your answer will come, fast and smart. Just like that. Chapter 3. Train your brain with easy reactions. Now it's time to train your brain. And we're going to make it simple. In the last chapter, we talked about the secret of fast thinkers. They don't stop and build grammar in their heads. They use ready-made ideas. They use common phrases again and again. In this chapter, we go deeper. We make it practical. We show you how to do it. And you will see, it's not hard. It's not confusing. It's actually fun. Because real English is not about long, perfect sentences. It's about quick, clear reactions. And your brain can learn them faster than you think. Let's begin with one idea, reaction phrases. These are short, simple answers that help you reply fast. They help you stay in the conversation. You don't need to stop and think. You don't need to search for grammar. You just respond. Imagine someone tells you, "I got a new job." You can say, "Really? Wow, that's great. Good for you." Or even, "Nice." These small words do big work. They show interest. They show you understand. And they keep the conversation going. You don't need to say a lot. You just need to say something. And if that something is already in your brain, ready to come out, you'll sound fast. You'll sound smart. And most important, you'll feel confident. So how do you train your brain to do this? The answer is easy, daily repetition. That's it. Just like you train your body in the gym. You train your English brain with small actions every day. Start with 5 easy phrases. Write them down. Say them out loud. Say them with feeling. Say them again and again. Practice in the morning. Practice at night. Practice in the mirror. Or talk to ChatGPT like you're talking to a friend. The more you say it, the faster your brain will grab it in real conversation. Here are some reaction phrases to start with. You can use these almost every day. Really? I see. That's great. What about you? No way. Sounds good. I don't know. Maybe. Exactly. Interesting. Try this. Choose any 5 today. Say them 10 times each. Add emotion. Don't say like a robot. Feel the words. Make your voice real. If you do this daily, you'll feel the change in a few days. Yes, days, not years. Your brain will start to pick these phrases quickly. You'll hear them in real conversations and your brain will say, I know that. You'll respond faster. You'll feel stronger. Let's take an example. If someone says to you, I'm tired today, don't stay quiet. Don't search for a big answer. Just say, oh, really? Long day. I know the feeling. These small reactions are gold. They build connection. They show emotion. And they keep the talk alive. You don't need perfect English to connect. You need real, simple phrases ready in your mouth. Now here's a great tip that works like magic. Use your phone. Open your camera. Or open your voice recorder. And speak 5 phrases every morning. Then listen to yourself. You may feel strange at first. That's okay. Everyone feels that way. But soon, you will see progress. You will hear confidence in your own voice. You'll think, wow, that sounded natural. And that feeling will grow. Another great way to train is with ChatGPT. You can say, hi, ask me 10 random questions. I will answer with short phrases. Then try replying, yes, I do. Not really. I'm not sure. Sometimes. That's a good question. This is real practice. No fear. No judgment. Just daily training. Just like a boxer trains their reflexes. Just like a singer trains their voice. You are training your English brain, one short phrase at a time. And here's the emotional truth. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be ready. Ready to react. Ready to speak. Ready to try. Even if your grammar is not perfect, your reaction shows confidence. And confidence is what people remember. Your quick reply, your smile, your energy, that's what makes communication real. Think about children. They speak before they know grammar. They copy what they hear. They repeat sounds. And soon, they speak fluently. Why? Because they're not afraid. Because they don't wait to be perfect. They just speak. That's your model. Be like a child. Play with words. Copy short phrases. Use your ears. Use your voice. And trust the process. You are not learning English to pass a test. You are learning it to live, to connect, to express, to grow. And for that, you don't need 1,000 words. You need 10 good ones, used at the right time. So, here's your challenge. Today, pick 5 phrases. Say them in the mirror. Say them while walking. Say them with ChatGPT. Say them with friends. Do this for 7 days. Only 5 minutes a day. After 1 week, come back. You will feel the change. You'll feel faster. You'll feel smarter. You'll feel ready. And that's what this chapter is all about. Not perfection, but preparation. Not grammar rules, but real reactions. You are building a strong speaking brain, one simple phrase at a time. And you're doing it well. Keep going. The next chapter will show you how to use your ears to become even faster, even smarter. Let's go. Chapter 4. Use your ears to think faster. If you want to speak faster, you must first listen better. That's the simple truth. Many English learners think speaking starts with grammar books and vocabulary lists. But they forget something powerful: your ears. Yes, your ears are your secret weapon. They are the doorway to fast, real, natural English. And in this chapter, I will show you how to use them. When we listen with attention, we train our brain. We hear real speed. We hear real tone. We hear how people actually talk. Not slow textbook English, but living English. Every day, you are surrounded by chances to learn. YouTube, movies, TV shows, podcasts, even TikTok. But here's the key. Don't just listen for fun. Listen like a detective. Catch the words. Catch the rhythm. Catch the feeling behind the voice. This is how good listeners become fast speakers. Let's break it down. When a native speaker says, "What do you want to do?" they don't say every word slowly. What do you want to do? No, they speak fast and connected. It sounds like what I want to do. Now, if you never listen to real speech, your brain will miss it. You'll hear one long sound and think, "What was that?" But if you train your ears, you'll catch it. And slowly, your brain will learn to speak that way too. Here's what you can do today. Choose one short video in simple English. Maybe a 1-minute clip from a YouTube video or a scene from a show. Now listen to it 5 times. Yes, 5. Not once. Not twice. 5. First time, just listen. Second time, listen and watch the speaker's face, hands, eyes. Third time, listen and try to hear the emotion. Are they happy? Surprised? Bored? Fourth time, pause and repeat each line. Try to match their sound. Fifth time, speak along with the video. Like a song. Like a shadow. This is called shadow speaking. It's a powerful way to train your brain, mouth, and ears, all at the same time. You are not just copying the words. You are copying the rhythm, the stress, the feeling. And slowly, your English becomes smoother and faster. Let's say the video says, "I didn't see that coming." You don't just repeat the words. You copy the music of the sentence. Where does the voice go up? Where does it go down? Is the speaker surprised? Calm? Excited? Copy everything. This is what actors do. This is what good speakers do. And now, you can do it too. Here's a simple truth. Your brain learns what your ears hear again and again. If you hear slow English, you speak slow English. If you hear broken English, you speak broken English. But if you hear fast, natural, real English, your brain begins to change. It learns to react quickly. It builds new pathways. And it gets ready to speak. Now, some learners say, "But I don't understand fast English." That's okay. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to expose your brain to real sound. Even babies listen for months before they speak. They hear rhythm, tone, emotion, and one day, they speak. Your brain works the same way. So don't be afraid of fast speech. Dive into it. Another tip: use subtitles. Watch the clip once with subtitles in English. Then turn them off. Then on again. This helps your eyes and ears work together. You start to connect the sound with the text. You hear how going to becomes gonna. You notice how I would have becomes I would have. and you start to use them too, without even thinking. Here's a short list of places to find great listening practice. Simple English YouTube channels. TED with subtitles, English conversation clips on TikTok or Instagram podcasts for beginners, movies with easy dialogue. But remember, it's not about watching 100 videos. It's about watching one video well. Watch less, repeat more. That's how learning sticks. Now here's your emotional push. Your ears can do more than you think. Maybe you believe you're not good at listening. Maybe fast English feels scary. But that's only because your ears haven't had enough training. It's not a problem with your brain. It's just a lack of practice. And you can fix that starting today. So make a new habit. Every morning or night, choose 1 minute of listening. Repeat it. Speak with it. Feel the emotion. Feel the rhythm. Don't just watch, interact. Don't just hear, train. Your voice will change. Your speed will change. And one day, someone will say something in English, and your reply will come without thinking. That's the moment your ears become your power. So remember this line. You don't need more grammar. You need more listening. Let your ears lead the way. They will take you to faster thinking, better speaking, and deeper confidence. You've already learned to react fast with short phrases. Now, with listening, you're learning to feel the language. In the next chapter, we'll go even further. We'll talk about the moment you need to stop preparing and just start speaking, even if you don't feel ready. But for now, let this chapter remind you, your ears are not just for hearing, they're for learning. And they're ready. Are you? Chapter 5. Speak before you're ready. Now it's time to face the moment every English learner fears, the moment of speaking. Not reading, not listening, not repeating, speaking out loud, in your own voice. And here is the truth many people don't want to hear. You don't need to be ready. You just need to begin. This chapter is about breaking the fear. It's about moving forward even when you feel nervous, slow, or unsure. Most learners wait. They say, I'll speak when I know more words. Or, I'll speak when I feel more confident. Or, I'll speak after 6 months of practice. But that day never comes. Why? Because confidence doesn't come before speaking. It comes after you speak, again and again. Let me tell you something powerful. Your first steps in speaking are the most important, not because they're perfect, but because they're real. Small speaking builds big confidence, and confidence builds speed, flow, and freedom. You don't need to talk for hours. You don't need perfect grammar or big words. Start with just 30 seconds a day. That's all. 1/2 of 1 minute. That's your first goal. You can do it while brushing your teeth, walking outside, or looking in the mirror. Just speak. Say what you see. Say what you feel. Say what you remember. Here are some examples of what you can say. I see a blue sky. It's bright today. I like this kind of weather. I feel a little tired, but I'm okay. Maybe I need some tea. Today I woke up at 7. I checked my phone. I made breakfast. That's it. That's how you begin. Speak in simple, short sentences. No one needs to hear it. You don't need an audience. You just need to hear yourself. Because every time you speak, your brain connects your thoughts to your tongue. And every time you do it, it becomes easier. Let's be clear. Speaking is not only about words. It's about courage. And courage means doing something even when you feel scared. So if your voice shakes, it's okay. If your words are not perfect, it's okay. If you forget something in the middle, it's okay. That is how learning looks. That is how growth feels. Don't wait for the fear to disappear. Speak now, even if your voice shakes. That's how confidence begins. Now let me share a small exercise you can do every day. It's simple and it works. Just follow these steps. Look around you. What do you see? Speak 3 sentences about it. Use the present tense. I see a window. The light is coming in. The air feels cool. Say how you feel. I feel calm. I feel focused. I feel ready. Say what you did earlier today. I ate breakfast. I read a message. I started my day. This will take less than 1 minute. But the effect is deep. Your mouth will move. Your voice will rise. Your brain will build faster paths from thought to speech. And this is how fast, smart speakers are made. Not in classrooms, but in daily moments of small speaking. And yes, you can speak with ChatGPT too. Open a chat and say, let's practice small talk. Ask me 5 simple questions. Then answer out loud. Or write your answer, and then speak it. For example, question, what did you eat today? A. I ate rice and vegetables. It was good. Question, do you like music? A. Yes, I do. I listen to music every day. This is not a test. This is practice. It's training. And training leads to growth. Many people say, but I don't want to make mistakes. Let me tell you a secret. Every smart speaker made mistakes. Every fluent person was once a beginner. Every confident voice started with fear. You are not alone. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be at the start of your speaking journey. Think of a baby learning to walk. Do they wait until they're ready? No. They fall. They cry. They try again. And one day they walk. Then run. Then jump. Your English is the same. You will fall. You will forget. But you will rise again. And one day, you will speak without fear. You will speak without thinking too much. You will speak with flow. So please don't say, I'll speak when I'm ready. Say this instead. I'm ready because I'm speaking. Confidence is not a gift. It's a result. It comes after action. It comes after practice. And it comes after choosing to speak, today, now, with the English you already have. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You need to be present. You need to show up and speak, even a little, even softly, even when you're unsure. And if no one supports you, I will. I believe in you. I know how hard it feels, but I also know how powerful you are. You are not weak. You are learning. You are not behind. You are growing. And your voice matters. So, here is your promise for today. I will speak. I will try. I will grow. You are not alone. Every smart speaker once felt afraid, just like you. But they spoke. And so will you. Now take a deep breath. Smile. And say your first sentence. Just one. Say it now. Because your voice is ready. Chapter 6. Your daily plan to think fast and speak smart. Now you've come a long way. You've learned why English sometimes feels slow. You've seen the habits of fast thinkers. You've practiced short reactions, trained your ears, and even started speaking before you felt ready. Now it's time to bring everything together. In this final chapter, I'm going to give you a simple daily routine, a small plan, a quiet practice, just a few minutes each day, but with powerful results. If you follow this plan for 30 days, you will feel the change in your brain, your mouth, and your heart. This plan is not for perfect students. It's for real people, for beginners, for busy learners, for those who feel nervous but still want to try. You don't need big books. You don't need fancy tools. All you need is you, your voice, your ears, and a little time each day. Here's your daily plan to think fast and speak smart. Step 1. Listen 5 minutes daily. Start your day by listening. Just 5 minutes. Choose a short video, podcast, or voice message in simple English. It can be anything, a story, a short lesson, a funny clip. But make sure it's real English, spoken at a normal speed. While you listen, don't just hear the words. Listen like a detective. What is the speaker feeling? Where does the voice go up or down? What words do they use again and again? This daily listening trains your brain to understand faster, and later, to speak faster. Step 2. Repeat out loud 2 to 3 phrases. Now choose 2 or 3 short phrases from what you heard. Say them out loud. Say them clearly. Say them with emotion. Say them again. For example, if you heard, "That's not what I meant," or "I'll be there in 5, repeat those. Don't just say the words. Copy the music of the sentence. This is how you train your mouth to speak naturally. These small phrases are the building blocks of fast, real conversation. Step 3. Speak freely, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Next, it's time to speak your own words. Just 30 seconds, or 1 minute if you feel strong. Say what you did today. Say what you plan to do. Say what you feel. No script. No rules. Just speak. For example, "I woke up early today. I felt a little tired, but I made tea and started my work. Now I feel better." This daily moment of free speech makes your brain faster. It teaches your brain to connect thought to voice, quickly, easily, confidently. Step 4. Talk to ChatGPT. Ask questions, give opinions. Now open a chat with ChatGPT. Talk to it like a friend or teacher. Ask it something simple. "What do you think about exercise?" Or, "Can you tell me a fun fact?" Then give your own answer. Say, "I think exercise is good. I try to walk every day." Or, "I didn't know that. That's interesting." ChatGPT is not here to judge you. It's here to help you practice real conversation. And that's what builds fluency, real use, every day. Step 5. Reflect what worked, what felt slow. What will you try again? Before you end your routine, take a moment. Breathe. Think. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Which phrase felt strong? Where did I feel slow or stuck? What will I try again tomorrow? Reflection is powerful. It shows you that you're growing. It helps your brain remember the lesson, and it prepares you for tomorrow. You don't need to be hard on yourself. Just notice, learn, and keep going. That's it. That's your plan. 5 simple steps. 5 to 15 minutes. One day at a time. Now let me speak from the heart. Don't wait for confidence. Build it. Every time you do this routine, you are building something deep inside you. You are building fluency, yes, but you are also building courage. You are showing up. You are speaking out. And that matters. Some days you'll feel good. Some days you'll feel slow. That's okay. The key is not to be perfect. It's to be present. To try. To grow. To keep going. Many people say, "I can't speak English." But what they really mean is, "I don't speak English yet." And that word, yet, makes all the difference. Because yet means you're on the way. It means you're becoming. It means your time is coming. So if you've listened this far, and you feel a little more hopeful, a little more ready, then I'm proud of you. You've done something many never do. You've taken the first step. You've learned. You've practiced. And now, you have a plan to follow. Take this daily routine. Make it yours. Stick with it. And I promise you, one day soon, you will speak with confidence, with ease, and with power. And when that day comes, you'll remember how it all started, with one small phrase, one brave word, one simple plan. Your journey is just beginning. Now go live it. Speak fast. Speak smart. Speak true. Call to action after Chapter 6. If this video helped you think faster and speak smarter, give it a like. It really supports the channel and helps more learners like you. And if you're ready to stop overthinking and finally start speaking, comment below. I'm speaking smart. I'll read every comment and reply to cheer you on, because your voice matters. Don't forget to subscribe for more real English lessons, not boring grammar drills, but simple, true lessons that train your brain, grow your confidence, and help you speak English with power and purpose. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. You don't need to memorize every rule. You just need to start. Because fluency is not a goal far away. It begins with your voice right now. So say it with me. I'm speaking smart, and I'm just getting started.